Deep within the heart of a silent emerald forest, there stood an old workshop. Inside lived Minjun, a brilliant inventor whose only companions were his blueprints. The silence of the woods felt heavy against the walls of his home. Every night, the shadows seemed to whisper of his solitude. Driven by a longing for connection, he decided to begin his most ambitious project yet. On his cluttered workbench, he lined up 10 small, cold metal frames. The spark of life finally flickered. The first robot, Hana, slowly opened its eyes. With a gentle, trembling hand, Minjun offered a small wrench. To his delight, Hana reached out and took it, mimicking his movements. One by one, the other frames began to hum and whir. Soon, all 10 robots were standing tall, their gears clicking in a rhythmic symphony. The workshop was no longer a tomb of silence. It was a theater of creation. Minjun watched them with a warm smile. Feeling a spark of joy, they began to move in unison, ready to serve their creator. Together, they embarked on a monumental task. The robots worked tirelessly, lifting heavy beams and soldering circuits. The air was thick with the scent of ozone and heated metal. Minjun felt a surge of pride as he watched his creations cooperate. "With your help, we are going to change the world," he whispered. He was no longer just an inventor. He was a leader and a friend. But then, a strange thing happened. Yori suddenly stopped. Yori turned its head toward the window. A small, yellow butterfly was fluttering against the glass. Yori tilted its head, watching the fragile creature with curiosity. Minjun froze, his heart skipping a beat. Was there a flaw in the programming? He stepped forward, worried. He looked into the eyes of his robots and saw something more than just code. They weren't just tools. They were beginning to feel the world around them. The moment of truth arrived. Minjun pulled the final lever. The great machine erupted in a blinding golden light. The robots began to cheer and clap, their voices rising in triumph. Tears welled in Minjun's eyes as he realized he would never be alone again. He had gained 10 true friends, each with a spirit of their own. The heavy workshop doors were finally thrown wide open. Bathed in the warm glow of the morning sun, Minjun stepped out into the world. A new journey was beginning, and the forest was no longer silent.